Many people smoke to relieve stress, and stress is a big part of life in America, which is why smoking is such a big problem in America. 40 million people smoke cigarettes, and that is such a risk to 40 million people's health. Smoking doesn't just affect your lungs, which is what a lot of people think. Once it gets in your system, it starts affecting your blood vessels and your brain and your heart and your liver. Even your stomach is affected by smoking. And many people just don't know that, which is why a lot of people smoke them. 1 out of every 5 deaths is caused by smoking. Cigarettes kill 480,000 people in the U.S. every year. That's on average. My grandfather and my great aunt, they smoked since they were young, and in their 50s, early 60s, they died from something to do with their lungs and their livers. So there's so much scientific proof that smoking affects the age you die at. Many people start smoking at age 19 or younger. Studies show that 90% of the people that smoke have been smoking since they were 19 or younger. So if you take 90% of 40 million, that's a tremendous amount of people that have just started in their teens and just continued a bad habit on until their adult life. That's like if you are watching TV and you see those commercials where a teenager is out with friends and they're doing something, but cigarettes pull them away from friends, and the friends, they get really aggravated and annoyed because the smoker is just choosing smoking over them constantly. Smoking really, it's not an attractive trait. It makes your clothes smell, it makes your house smell if you smoke indoors, and even if you don't smoke indoors, because you bring it in on your clothes. I remember going to my Papa Bob's house, and he was a chain smoker, and because he smoked so much, my sister had asthma. We could only stay there for an hour or less because she would get so sick because of the way it smelled in there. And after we would leave, me and my sister and my mom, we would all have to go home and take showers because of how disgusted we felt. Teens, when they start smoking, which 90% start in their teenage years, are more likely to have depression or anxiety or panic attacks. And when you look at that, it's just, you already got school and maybe sports and trying to hang out with friends and do your chores at home. All those things, yes, they do add stress, but whenever you have the stress plus depression or anxiety or a panic attack, it's just going to make your life so much worse. Now, the things that you can do to stop smoking is, there is the gum, the nicotine gum, and the patches that I believe studies show that they do help. But if you just take yourself maybe out of stressful situations more often, or take yourself away from situations where cigarettes are present, then it will be much easier to quit. Now, studies show that straight quitting all at once isn't good, but if you slowly cut down a cigarette at a time for a day over 2 or 3 weeks, then it'll help you. Quitting smoking, it helps your organs and it helps your immune system, which gives you longer life, which helps keep people who love you, it helps keep you in their lives longer. Like, I have a little brother, and he is never going to get to know his Papa Bob because he passed away from smoking.
Sorry, Gage.
The benefits of not smoking is just